So recently I remembered being told this as a child and I must share it. My grandmother is very elderly now. She suffers from dementia and struggles to remember anything in any detail. I am very close to her and have visited her every week since I was a child. She would always tell me things about her past back when her memory was more intact. Her father was the only person she could confide in, and he passed shortly after she married in the 1960s. Shortly after he had died, she had a stretch where she would dream of him every night. He would be sat in his chair with his dog by his side. My grandmother would walk in and sit beside him. He would then tell her the same things every night. Firstly, he would take a calendar with 2 dates circled and show her them. He would then go on to tell her how he was waiting but he didn't know what for, and that when someone dies there are a series of tasks they must complete, and his was to help people cross over to the other side. She'd have the exact dream every night for around a week and then never saw him again. A few months later she got a call from her mother saying a close family friend and a good friend of her father's was dying and he wanted to see her and her mother before he died. They got to the house and entered the bedroom, and he was not in a good way. His breathing was very weak and he was grimacing in pain. There was a priest in the room along with his wife who was comforting him. Not long after they had entered, the atmosphere changed in the room. Suddenly the dying man stopped grimacing and relaxed and reached out to hold his wife's hand. The temperature cooled in the room and a general atmosphere of peace fell over the house. The man then passed away. Immediately my grandmother felt her father had done what he had described in the dream, and even his wife commented on a presence she felt when he passed. This may all seem like a coincidence, however this is where the calendar came in with the 2 dates underlying. The first date was the 1st of May. On the 1st of May 1986, my grandmother's mother died after frequently claiming someone was waiting for her on the other side. The second date was the 16th of August. On the 16th of August 1995, my grandmother's husband died. I accept this all seems far-fetched, but my grandmother never made things up, and I'll always remember her relaying this to me in great detail every time I told her I'd had a strange dream. I like to think her dad will help her cross over onto the other side when her time comes. Although I suspect he was waiting for his wife all that time, and he's helped enough people cross over to the other side.